Euro USD daily forecast for Thursday, the 13th of November. This is the daily chart. We are bullish. We have a break in market structure, after which we are playing the pullback right now. So therefore, internally, the daily is bearish, but overall, the swing structure is absolutely bullish. We are looking at, this is the weak swing high, and sorry, this is the weak swing high, and this is the strong swing low. So the expectation is that this will hold, and this is not going to hold. So that's the expectation. However, currently we are playing the bearish pullback. We've come here and we kind of coming up. How do we know the pullback is over? Well, as a bare minimum, we want to see a change of character if we take this out, and an internal break of structure if we take this out. Then I would be more confident that yes, the pullback is over. But as of now, we're just doing lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So I would expect a lower high and a lower low. So maybe price actually comes down to this demand zone over here and then reverses from here. So that's as far as the daily is concerned. Now, why do we do multiple time frame analysis? Is so that we can build a story from the outside to the inside. So everything is kind of aligned. So we know that on the daily, we are in the pullback phase, and we can see that, we've come here, we're making lower lows and lower highs, and now we are probably trying to make a lower high, and that's what we should see on the 4-hour time frame. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, obviously it is bearish. We've had a break of structure over here, and after a break of structure, we expect a pullback to happen, and we can see that this is a reasonably sized pullback. Generally, we like to see a pullback going to at least 50%, and we can see that it's barely kind of made it over here. But my expectation is probably it'll be a deeper pullback, also because this is some kind of a strong supply zone over here. So I would expect the price to, pull up a little more into this zone and then probably reverse from there. How will I know that the pullback is over? Well, again, I would look at a bare minimum, a change of character over here if we cross this. And for me, probably this is the internal structure. And so if we take this out, I would be more than happy to look for shorts. So that's as far as the H4 is concerned. We're still in the pullback phase, so everything is bullish as far as the internal structure is concerned. Moving on to the M15. Well, this is where we are. This is the overall structure. It's bullish. Why? Because we're playing the H4 pullback, and we saw a break in market structure, and then yesterday we said that price will probably pull here, and because this is not a very deep pullback, we were expecting it to pull back to some kind of a zone over here, and I think it's done that. It's done precisely that, and from here we are seeing the price kind of, there's a change of character that's happened, and there is an internal break of structure over here. So definitely, in my playbook, the pullback is over. We've pulled almost close to about 70%. We've had a change of character. We've had an internal break of structure. So we can now look at playing the longs over here. Is there an opportunity to play the long? Well, nothing much really. If you really want to force it, I don't see too, well, we do have this kind of a zone here, but I don't know, it's not very convincing for me. So I don't see price coming down, because this demand zone hasn't really done anything major other than it's not, swept any liquidity. It's just that, it caused the internal break of structure over here. So yeah, I mean, if you want to really go down to the M5 and look at this, so maybe if you want to see from here, then you can say that, okay, price came in here. Did it flip this zone? And it depends what is this zone, so if I really wanted to force it, maybe, this entire thing is one zone. Maybe I could refine it to maybe a couple of candles here, and then say that, okay, maybe from here to here is a 5-minute zone. So price came in. Do I have a M5? Okay. So maybe price came in here and then it reacted, and from here price has gone up. It really shot up. So that way you could say that, okay, maybe this candle, or maybe we can take these two candles as decent enough zones and see if the price comes in here. So price actually did come in here, and we can see it has a lot of inducement here, these kind of equal lows. And then, you know, once price comes in here, you could actually look at maybe a long position right from here and just maybe cover this and look for a 1:2 kind of a scenario, which would have already happened. You would have got a 1:2 kind of a win here. But anyway, we will wait for London Open and then see how this all pans out. Yeah, so that's my outlook. As of now, we will look at possibly taking longs, and as of now, to me, you know, nothing really presents itself very cleanly to me. But yeah, as far as you know, trading opportunities is concerned, this could have definitely been a great trade, you know, because we see that all these equal kind of lows, this was swept, so you could have probably just kind of taken a long position here, and yeah, just wait for this to be taken out, you know, something like this, and you would have already probably have a trailing take profit, and you know, this is already like a 1:5. I would have been happy with even if we had taken this out, which is a 1:3, and that's it. That would have been like a really great trade. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you had gone for, you know, just entered on this, maybe like a 1:2, I don't know, 1:2 kind of a trade here, you would have still made a 1:2. But if you were looking at this, you would have been stopped out, so you lose 1% here. But then you would have probably, if you'd entered here and just looked at doing this, then it's a 1:3 kind of a trade. So overall you would have made about 2%, which is not too bad. So yeah, but right now I do not see any opportunity kind of presenting itself very clearly to me to take a trade. But yes, the overall idea is that we are going to take out this weak swing high, and then possibly enter this zone, the 4-hour over here, and the more refined M15 zone over here, the supply. And maybe from here the price actually reverses and we continue the H4 bearish trend. That's it for now. Stay safe and trade safely. React to the market. Don't try to predict anything, and may the markets always be with you. Cheers.